Winter is fast approaching, which means it's getting colder out. I have Misty's blanket here. It's all nice and clean. I've patched it. And the last thing that needs to be done is it needs to be waterproofed. Now, I know people that have bought stuff that's specifically made to waterproof horse blankets. I know people that have paid to have their blankets repaired and waterproofed. They put them on the horse, and lo and behold, it didn't work. So that did them absolutely and positively no good. It was basically a waste of money. The best thing that I have found for waterproofing horse blankets is to go in your local store that sells sporting goods stuff and look to see if they have the spray-on waterproofing. That's what I'm going to use. Now, when you spray the blanket, you want it to be in an open area. I'm in my run-in. It's an open area, so I don't have to worry about ventilation. You want, of course, whatever you're waterproofing to be clean and dry. Well, this is definitely clean and dry, and you want it, if it has holes in it, to have been repaired. This has been repaired. The one thing that I didn't do that I would have liked to have been able to do was to go around the new patches that I put on sewing with a sewing machine. I just didn't have the time. Didn't have the time last year, and they all stayed on. And you can see that the patches are all basically in the same areas. And that's because that's where the horses like to go for each other. And I've got patches on top of patches. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start waterproofing. I'm going to get one side done and then turn the blanket around and do the other. I've got the stall closed off so the horses can't come in. You want to be doing it about 8 to 10 inches. You want to keep the can upright because it does you no good to have it at the side. It won't spray. So here goes. You want to stop every little bit and shake the can because it needs that to keep spraying. Okay, that's the one half done. That's it. Her blanket has now been waterproofed. There's a couple spots that it might not be exactly as good as it should have been, but I've never had a problem with it, especially since I do this every year. And when I wash the blankets, the stuff that I use is supposed to not mess with the waterproofing. I still had to do stormies, but I'm not going to bother to shoot that. You've already seen how it's done, and by doing my own repairs, washing and waterproofing, I have saved a ton of money over the years. I hope you learned something, and I'll talk at you later.